Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to read from textual files using like a normal way and how to use context managers to read from files. Before we do that, here's a Python script if you don't like these arrows in idle. What you can do to clean this mess, because I don't like it for some reason, is this. For x in range, for example 50, then we will just print nothing and press 2 times, enter here, and there you go. You have clean solution. Anyway, so what are we going to open here? Let me see. On my machine I have domains, and there is just 3 domains there, so we are going to read it because it's easy to understand. You don't really need to have a bunch of text to follow this tutorial. It will not be nothing complicated. Anyway, let's open it. We need to have handle for operation of opening. So call it file, f, blah blah blah, whatever you like. F equals open. This is a method of opening, and on the left side as a first argument there will be target, which is domains.txt, and on the right side, if you're reading, there will be R, and if you're reading in a byte mode, RB, and if you're writing, there will be this. Right. Okay, so we are going to read. And now what? Well, the thing is, when you're using this normal way, you actually need to close this object, this handle, because if you don't do that, and if you are writing to file especially, content can be lost. So you must close resource, even if it's, I don't know, socket or something like that. So f.close, and everything else, all useful operations will be in here, between open and between close. Do not forget close. Yes, system, Python, they will try to do something to help you, but you cannot predict everything. This is why context managers are fine. But let's do stuff here first. So, how we are going to grab content, those 3 domains, from this file? Well, we are going to pack everything in all lines. So how we are going to get it? Well, it is extremely easy. What is a target? Target is f. What is a method? Method is read. Okay, now when we press F5, nothing's gonna happen, but we actually do have results. So before printing those results, what is this all lines anyway? So let me type that. Print type all lines. And result, this is class string. So when you have strings, you can do all kind of operations or on individual characters of that string, but object here is just to work with lines. Anyway, this is maybe something that will be useful to you. And when we are here, what is this f anyway? Well, let's print that. Let's grab this, and we are going to steal this code, and let's just print that f thing. What is that? It is something long. Input output, text input output wrapper, class. Everything is in Python is, I don't know, object. Some people use term variables. That's cool. You don't need to know too much of terminology to get useful results. Anyway, let me delete this. We don't need it at the moment. And let's finally print those results. So you can say print all lines, and there you go. Everything is nicely packed together. So here's a question. What if you care about structure of that textual file? That's like I don't know, some kind of structure, and you know exactly how many lines you have into that textual file, because it's some kind of report, some status message that is very, very strict. Well, then you can use readline to get individual lines if you're creating some kind of report. How we are going to do that? Well, we don't need this stuff anymore. We can just say that a line 1 from domains.txt will be a result of f, this is our target, and then read line is a new method. Now, when we print this line 1, we are going to get just Google. There you go. And we have a little bit of space here. So let me steal this code a couple of times, because it is just nice to know these things. Yeah, these things are manual operation, but that's cool. Maybe it's useful. So let me grab these things, copy paste will get the job done, F5, and yes, you do have results, but in a shell at least you have white space. How you are going to remove that? Well, it is easy, just use strip method. Strip, and what is the target here in this string, in this line? Well, it is new line, we are trying to strip that. And when I'm here, let's just copy paste this because I'm too lazy to type. Okay, and F5, what is the problem? Oh, stripey, not stripey but stripe, strip. There you go, nice solution. So is there any automatic way to do this stripping? Well, sure. Let me put this in the comment section, we don't need it, you know how to do that up till now. And let's use for loop to have a little bit of automatic operation. So for x in range, and now we do know that our structure is just three lines, so in a range of 3, we are going to say print f, this is our target, read line, our manual kinda method, but this time we're going to call it 3 times through for loop, and save, F5, there you go. Again we have a space, but also we have results, so I'm gonna steal this again and we are going to put it down there, and now you're gonna have everything nicely packed. So this is how you're going to kind of half manually, half automatically get something that you will also get with f.read. Maybe this is interesting, maybe you're gonna use it somewhere. So let me put this in the comment section, because now we are going to talk about context managers, and with context managers you don't need to close your resource. So let me flush this down there, we don't need it. Let's push it totally down. And how we are going to open our file with context manager, where, well, on the left side there will be with, and then operation of opening, what is a target, domains.txt, and you don't need to state what is operation here, reading or writing, well, at least when you're reading. And then you need to have handle for this operation. So on the right side you will not say in, you're gonna say as. This is a handle, this is nick, alias. Okay, so let's call it f or something that you like more, and then question is how you are going to get all these things like a kinda half manually, half automatically. So it is easy, just say print and f.readLine, and that's pretty much it. You're gonna have Google as a result. If you wanna strip this new line, just say strip strip new line, and we can use that 3 times because we do know structure of our file, just 3 lines. There you go. Now some people will say that this is stupid because we need to copy paste or type a lot, and they're right. So let me put this into comment section, maybe you wanna need it as a reference, and I'm gonna steal from myself this piece, this line, because we need it. And question is how to get these results without so much typing. Can we do that? Well, sure, it is just enough to say print f.read method, and you wanna have results on the screen. Again, you can use strip right here to strip this this new line, if you need that kind of visually. So if we can print this directly, that means that we can put it into some kind of object, into variable. So let's do that. Let's say that data will be a result of f.read, and then we can just print that data. F5, same result. What about number of characters in this file? Can we do that? Well, sure. You can say something like ln is equal to length of data, and then we will print it, print ln, and we will get some number. Why is this useful? Because maybe you wanna do something for individual character in here. I don't know, for some reason. For example, in a for loop. So, I mean, yeah, let's do that. Let me comment this, and I'm gonna comment this, but we do need to read data, and we do need to number of characters. So For loop, right. For x in range, and the range will be ln up till 30, we are going to do something, and that something is, for simplicity reasons, just printing of all these characters individually on one line after another. So print what is the target data, and how to get indexes. Well, just type x, because this x will represent any of these. This is why do we need a range here, and that's it. Then you're gonna see all these characters one after another. F5, there you go, if you need it for some reason. Also, you can remove this new line by again stripping. So I'm lazy, so I'm gonna copy paste right here and F5, and there you go. Now question is, do you need to use these things a lot? Well, no, because most of the time you're going to use actually just print data and do something with data with individual lines and not with individual characters. Maybe you're gonna need it. If you need it, there you go, but most of the time this will be most useful, this piece of code. Let me put this into comment section. So these two lines will emulate any kind of big operations you're gonna use. F5, nice. Okay, so let me clean this a bit. If you need to copy paste it kind of from my video, a lot of comments, but you know how to use these things now. And important thing is that you don't need to close F. So that was the case a couple of minutes ago when we were doing, where is that thing, like a normal way. Where is my normal way? There it is. So this is a case when you need to close stuff, and with context managers you don't need to close stuff. System will do that for you. So yeah, you can copy paste, do whatever you like, practice a little bit. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and see you next one. Ciao.